Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Nieves. Welcome back to Kidterest. Last week we created animals that hatch from eggs. This week we are going to create adult animals. But before we get into some crafting, we are going to play another game of Guess My Animal. So I have 3 animals here, and I'm going to give you some clues and you're going to try and guess them. And it'll also give you a little hint as to what we're going to do as far as crafting today. So my first animal lives in the ocean and has rows of teeth. Can you guess my animal? If you guessed a shark, you are absolutely correct. Great job. And there is my shark. My second animal has large floppy ears and hops around from place to place. Can you guess my animal? If you guessed a bunny, you are absolutely correct. Great job. There's my bunny. My last animal, which is actually an insect, goes through a complete metamorphosis. So when it's born, it has legs, and as an adult, it flies. Can you guess what it is? If you guessed a butterfly, you are correct. Great job playing Guess My Animal. Kiss your brains. So, what are we making today? We are going to make animals using toilet paper rolls. So, you've seen my butterfly. You've seen my rabbit, my shark. The 2 that you haven't seen yet, which is one of my favorite, is my squid with the torpedo-shaped head and the 8 arms. I couldn't make the 2 tentacles, but here's my squid. And he sits. He's super cute. And you did not see my bat. Again, super cute. So we are going to make animals using toilet paper rolls. What do we need to make our animals? We need toilet paper rolls. In order to get it brown like this, just peel the paper off. And they usually come off completely. If they don't, just scratch at it. But we have toilet paper rolls, tape, or glue, scissors. What if I don't have toilet paper rolls? Well, guess what? You can use paper, construction paper, copy paper, loose leaf paper, any kind of paper that you can find. How do you make it in the shape of a toilet paper roll? What I did was I folded it hot dog style, which is the long way. Folded it the long way. And I'm going to cut right down the middle. Cutting right down the middle. I am not throwing this away because I can make another animal using this one. I take 1/2 and I am going to just roll 1 time. See that? I just rolled it. I am going to cut this, but before I cut it, I'm going to get some tape just so I can secure the sides so they do not unroll. So I put some tape here. And then I'm going to put another piece of tape here. Now, if you don't have tape, you can totally glue the inside so that it stays nice and closed. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut right here. Again, I don't want to get rid of this extra paper because I can use it for another animal or I can use it for body parts. Now, I taped the ends, but like I said, you can use glue. I'm going to go ahead and use glue over here just to secure it and make it into the same shape as the toilet paper roll. So I just rub some glue on it, and now I'm gonna fold it closed. And I'm just pressing it tight. If you have glue, use the glue. If you don't, it's okay. You can use tape. I've used tape for all of my other animals. So you can see my shark. I even taped his fin on. I taped his teeth on. I don't know if you can see the inside of his mouth, but I wanted to see what I could do with what I have. So tape is totally fine, glue is totally fine, whatever you have at home works. So here is my toilet paper roll made out of construction paper, and here's my regular toilet paper roll. No difference. Construction paper is a little bit taller. It works the same. So I'm going to show you how to make 3 of the animals. One using the construction paper and the other 2 using toilet paper rolls. So the first one that I'm going to show you how to make is the shark. So as you can see, I've cut out a triangle on one end of it, and I started to cut out another triangle on the other side. This is going to make its mouth. So there's the triangle that I cut. Here's the first one that I cut. So here's its mouth. I'm going to use the part where I taped and glued as the base because it just sits nicely. Okay? The triangle that I cut from its mouth, guess what I'm going to use it for? I'm going to use it for its fin. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bend just a little bit of the base of the triangle. See that? Kind of looks like a sailboat. And I'm going to put some glue on the part where I folded. And I'm going to stick it right on the top. Just like this. So I have my shark. Now, this shark is all triangle. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut its teeth. So I'm going to take a white piece of copy paper. I'm going to fold it and I'm going to make little teeth. So I am going to do one like this and like this. I'm just cutting out little triangles. See that? And I'm going to try and cut this as one strip so I don't have to glue so much. The last shark that I did, I cut each tooth individually, and that took a long time. So if you look, I'm just cutting triangles. You can draw triangles on your paper if that's easier for you to cut. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just keep cutting my triangles until I get to the ends. Then I'm going to cut, I'm going to leave a little bit of space so I can glue it in the mouth. And I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I have a whole row of teeth. Now the middle part I have to cut and make it a little pointy, just like so. And I am going to go ahead and glue this in his mouth. See that? I don't actually need it this long, so I'm going to see where I can cut it. I don't need that last piece. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue here on the top of the teeth, kind of like dentures. And I'm going to stick it on up in the shark's mouth like so, and there's his teeth. Just gave the shark some teeth. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and I know I'm not gonna need one of them, so I'm just gonna cut one off. I'm gonna measure it. And I'm gonna maybe cut a little bit more off. Play with it, see what works for you, what you need to do. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some more glue on the top of my teeth so I can stick it up on top. I want his teeth to come out of his mouth. And he has rows and rows of teeth. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the bottom. So I added the top and the bottom rows of teeth to my shark. I've also used the black marker. You can use a black crayon, any color crayon, or marker, or even pen, and draw the eyes and the gills for your shark. So here is my shark. The next animal that I'm going to do for you is a rabbit. Now I found a really cute idea, alternative way of doing the rabbit other than what I have here. Over here, when I drew the ears, I drew this shape, I cut it out, and I taped it on the inside, okay? But I saw another really cute idea with these big ears. And the way that I did this was I took a long strip of construction paper and I glued it together like so. Okay, here you go. And then I put some glue here, and I glued it on the inside of my paper towel roll. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate right now. So I'm putting some glue on the bottom part of my ear. My table has glue all over. And then I'm going to go ahead, put it side by side, and I'm going to press. So here's another cute way of doing bunny ears. I actually like this way better. Now, you have to hold it so that you can make it stick. Because if you don't hold it, it's just gonna pop out. Okay? Another thing that we are going to do is we are going to make some eyes. Now, all my googly eyes are in the classroom, so I had to improvise, and I just took white copy paper and I cut out circles, ovals, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue that onto my paper towel roll. Now, if you have paint, which is really cool, you can paint your paper towel roll and make your rabbit whatever color you'd like. I would like to do that, but I don't have paint here. All of my paint supplies are in my classroom. You can take marker and you can color your paper towel roll. There's one big eye. I happen to like really big eyes on animals when I use googly eyes or I cut them out. I'm gonna make the other eye right here. Very simple. And I'm just gonna take a black marker and I'm going to draw the eyes and color them in. The hard part about doing eyes is trying to get them the right size so that they match each other. I think that one's pretty close enough, right? Okay, after I do that, I'm gonna do a heart-shaped nose right in the middle. There we go. Kind of off to the side. Maybe he's twitching his nose. Then I am going to draw his mouth and his whiskers. You don't have to stay using black, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use black because that's the marker that I have. Then I took a little piece of white construction paper and I'm gonna make some teeth for him or her, whatever you'd like. I'm gonna cut it and make it just a little bit smaller. I'm gonna put glue on it. And I'm gonna stick it right here because we know the bunnies have big white teeth. And with my black marker, I'm going to go ahead and outline it. So it stands out. And I'm going to go ahead and make a line right down the middle. So he has his 2 teeth, and there's my bunny. So we have 2 different ways of making a bunny. You can draw the whiskers, you can cut out little strips of paper, you can draw the teeth, you can cut out white teeth, you can draw the eyes, or you can cut out the eyes. You choose which ears you like the best. Now this last one that I'm gonna do, I saw on the internet and I loved it, and I said I had to try it. I'm gonna show it to you. Can you guess what it is just based on what you see? It's a frog. So what I did was, again, you can paint it if you have paint. You can take markers and color it up. I'm just going to leave it as is, and I just want to show you how to put it together. So remember those long strips that I used for the bunny ears? Well, I'm going to use it for the frog legs. The difference is at the end of one strip, I'm going to go ahead and cut tiny triangles. 2 triangles. Watch me. Don't cut your fingers. So we have 1 and 2. And that is the feet. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put glue on one strip because I'm gonna put it like this. And if you noticed, I had a paper clip. The paper clip was holding the side so that it sticks while I was talking to you. So that's a little trick that I have been using. So I put some glue on the strips, and I am going to press it. Now because the toilet paper roll is round, it does not want to listen to what I want it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put a little more glue to make it stick. And if you want, you can even press it down on a flat surface. Okay. Then I'm going to take this part, and here's my foot. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right down here, like so. Can't see it because of the glare. And I don't want to glue it all the way down. I want his foot to stick out some. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the edge, and I'm going to fold his foot up. So it's going to look like he's sitting. I'm going to show you. See? There you go. There's my frog legs. And I think this side is done with the paper clip. So I'm going to gently take this off. I'm going to put it on the other side to hold it in place. I'm going to have it sit. Now for the frog eyes, I have a little square of construction paper that I folded, and I'm going to cut it in the middle. And I am going to cut out some nice big tall rounded eyes on the top for my frog, like so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue it on my toilet paper roll. Super cute. I'm going to glue the other side. Like so. I need to see what I'm doing. And I have more white circles. I'm going to put some glue on and stick it on the green. And then I'm going to draw with a black marker his eyes and then his smiley face. Now because I just glued it on, it's very sticky and it keeps moving. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw little circles here. I'm gonna make his eyes a little silly. And I'm gonna make his mouth. He's gonna be smiling. So here's my frog that I made, and he sits and he is so cute. So I hope you enjoyed crafting and making animals with construction paper or any kind of paper you have, and the toilet paper rolls. If you have any questions or comments, please ask away. Again, use whatever it is you have at home to craft. It's supposed to be fun. If you make mistakes, work with it. See what happens. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. It's your creation. It's arts and crafts. You create, you make it beautiful, you make it your own. Thanks for crafting. Be safe, be healthy, and happy crafting, friends. See you next time.